Well, I'm tracking our latest winter storm, which is mostly going to be a lot of rain for the Twin Cities and much of southern Minnesota. Lots of wind on Wednesday and falling temperatures for a brief time before things warm back up for the weekend. So yeah, I'm in northern South America in Colombia. Behind me is the Caribbean. Beautiful weather here, but lots of rain for Minnesota today into tonight, especially the southern part of the state where we're talking about over an inch of rain that's going to fall here over the next 24 hours with just a little bit of snow. But blizzard conditions in western Minnesota as winds really howl on Wednesday and those temperatures drop. But right now we are on the warm side of the storm for sure. So all rain stretching from the Gulf of Mexico basically into Minnesota. A lot of moisture with this system as it really is wrapping itself up here, exiting the plains. When we look at the precipitable water, this is the amount of water in the atmospheric column that we could condense out. It's about 3 to 4 times values that we would normally see for the middle of February. So this is definitely an unusual system when you consider that we're still in midwinter. February 14th, mid-December to mid-February are coldest 60 days of the year still. So to see yet another rain event is pretty incredible. Blizzard warnings to the west, not because there's going to be a ton of snow, but the snow that we do get out to the west is going to be whipping around, and winter weather advisories for the rest of northern and western Minnesota. So I put this yellow dash line, it's kind of the divider between if you're going to see mainly liquid or a combination of rain and snow in northern western Minnesota. And look at the bullseye of moisture. Over an inch of rainfall is going to be possible in the Twin Cities with just a little bit of snow on the back end of things. So we're talking a few inches of snow for western and northern Minnesota, but again with 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts tomorrow, that is going to create whiteout conditions in the western part of the state. Travel will not be at all recommended as those winds really whip around that snow that does fall. So rain through the afternoon into the overnight tonight. We'll start to see it switch over in parts of northern and western Minnesota tonight, but not until the late evening. And then finally, by the early morning hours Wednesday, we'll start to see a changeover from rain to brief snow in the Twin Cities. We'll get some accumulation, slushy areas on the grass, and our high temperature tomorrow will be early on. Look at the winds really pick up as the center of the low moves east. Sustained wind speeds of 15 to 30 miles an hour in eastern Minnesota, higher to the west, and the gusts. We're talking 60 plus miles an hour in the Red River Valley, and even in the Twin Cities, 40 to 45 mile an hour winds. So you're going to notice that, and on that strong west wind is going to be colder air moving in. So the high tomorrow morning, early on, above freezing, probably not slippery for the morning commute, but as the day wears on, temperatures are going to drop. Look at the sub-zero readings, even moving into northwestern Minnesota. By late afternoon Wednesday, we're mostly in the 20s, teens, and even single digits in northwestern Minnesota. So a very brief shot of cold air Thursday, Friday. Highs probably in the teens for most of us Thursday, 20s on Friday, but then the mild air is sliding right back in here for the weekend. We should see temperatures that'll be modifying again, but unusual rainfall yet again today into tonight, and then some of those snow showers tomorrow morning. Again, the temperature's falling. That high early 22 will be the temperature in the evening. Single digit mornings Thursday, Friday, and back into the thaw cycle here. Saturday, Sunday should see some sunshine as well.